1937, the Isle of Man. Inside the Waterfall Inn, a dusty, dilapidated rural pub that hasn't lived for years, and it's been raining all day. Outside, the ancient wind rattles at the hinges and handles of the pub. But by the firelight, a few stragglers are silhouetted by the flames.
With clearing up the floor, and the one that's doing all the deal is wicked Tranalore.
There are foes within us and enemies without, but the one who holds the candle is that little lazy lout.
So take and scrunch him and put him to the door.
And never let him in again. That takes a Tranalore!
From the beyond.
She is here somewhere in the dark, amongst us, waiting to feed. There! Can't you see her? Her spindly legs, her twisted tongue, her wail that makes you freeze or run. To that endless scratching you'll succumb when you feel close her breath that smells like bar. Like bar. Devil, forsooth, alack, nay! She speaks. She whispers something to me. She mutters her name. Yes, her name be...
Yes?
Her name be...
Yes?
Fanny.
Getux of Fanny.
Yes. Gentlemen, I'm afraid we have a haunted Fanny amongst us.
Speak for yourself.
What was that?
Well, we've never made contact with a Fanny before, ma'am.
Well, whatever floats your boat, Doctor. However, may I ask, once contact has been made, that you refrain from interrupting, Doctor...
Why don't you tell me? You're the psychic?
I'm a medium.
I don't care what size you are, madam. I just want to know...
Fodor, Doctor Nandor Fodor.
Yes, my name.
Those teeth. How did the spirit know that, eh? Not so sceptical now, Doctor. Yes, the Beyond reads all.
True. The Beyond has the ability to read, at least.
Well, the spirit tells me they're a stickler for good manners. The spirits also say you should shut your stupid face till we're done, all right? Don't blame me, Doctor. It's all the spirit's fault.
Well, madam, the spirit tells me that you're a complete...
Wait! I've a Fanny. Me.
Good heavens! What a coincidence amongst the crowd here.
Yes, as there's only 3 of us in the room.
Step forward, strapping young sir.
Oh, me, that's me.
What an unusual Fanny.
I'm sorry.
Name for a chap, I mean.
No, not me, madam. My sweet, kindly late Nana's name, you see.
Ah, yes, Nana Fanny, yes, I see. Tall, beautiful hair.
Oh, she had hair, aye.
And possibly she had 2 eyes.
as clear as the back of my...
And take mine,
My
sir.
gad.
Clear your mind. Close your eyes. For your Fanny is coming.
Nana, are you there?
Hello, lovely boy. 'Tis I, your Nana Fanny.
But, Nana, how you've changed. Where has that thick Aberdeen drawl gone?
Ooh, sorry, I had a wee tickle in my throat. Your grandfather's here, by the way. He sends his love.
Oh, good grief. I only saw him yesterday. He didn't tell me he was ill.
Oh, yes, he wasn't. He was trampled by a coach. Oh, the horror, the agony, as he was walking across the street. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Oh, good God. Imagine losing your legs in the Great War and the first day being able to walk again, crushed by a carriage. Fate is a cruel mistress.
Well, sorry, he crawled across the street. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Enough. Young sir, take your seat. I've seen enough. You are clearly not only a liar, but the most obvious.
Wait, she sounds. You hear her, Doctor. You hear Fanny. Explain that, Doctor. That. Yes. Oh, Fanny claws and calls us to it. She begs to be found. Look behind the curtain to reveal.
To reveal the old crone's toothless fiancé scraping at the wall with a crumpet fork, thus ending the infamous mystery of Scratching Fanny. Laugh as you might, Mr. Bigley, but the only joke here is that we reasonable men were so gullible to believe it.
He holds up a newspaper.
The Woolworth spook, a thief.
And another.
The imp of Taunton, a peeping Tom postman.
And another.
The wet wench, somebody's elderly mother in a pond. And on and on and on until all doubted, disproved, denied. Gentlemen, we must be skeptical but cynical. Compassionate yet not unconsidered, for as Occam's razor readily dictates, we must only assess the facts. And the simplest answer is always, there is no monster in the lock, no creature in the closet, and certainly no bump in the night. For the only demons are the ones waiting for us, within us, waiting to be awakened in the vast, bloody, skin-flaying, bone-crunching, baby-boiling, puppy-burning pits of endless torture that is hell! Hell! Thank you, Year 7. Bigley and Scribbs, I'll see you in my office for a 10-minute chat later. There'll be no poo-pooing Pliny the Younger in this class.
Another interesting lesson, Fodor.
Lecture, thank you.
Endlessly entertaining extracurricular for the Year 7s. I never heard of the infamous Itchy Fanny.
Scratching Fanny, Doctor.
Fascinating. Wouldn't have thought you dealt with a case of Scratchy Fanny, Doctor.
Well, you'd be surprised what fictitious fannies are about, Doctor. And I deal in truth, sir.
Well, fannies aside, your letter in response to my article in the Times made it very clear.
I enjoyed its glaring errors.
And what I enjoy is that you are always prepared to be wrong, Fodor.
Well, one should be in the pursuit of truth.
Yet some are more habitually adept at it than others.
And speaking of habits, sir, how is the ghost hunting?
Paranormal investigation. Fine. How's lunchtime duty and bum wiping?
Parapsychology? Fantastique.
Tart it up however you like, Fodor. You're a ghost and ghoulie seeker just as I, sir.
I seek no ghoulies, sir. Only what is real.
And you're confident you can identify the real.
With chutzpah.
With what, sir?
With balls, sir.
With balls, sir.
As real as my balls, sir.
Oh, really, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, I'd really like to see you come up against my balls, sir. In an academic capacity.
What do you want, Dr. Price?
To test the metal of those chutzpahs.
He throws a file down onto the table.
Ever heard of the Isle of Man?
No.
Neither had I. It's some godforsaken turd floating in the Irish Sea. The sheep outnumber the people. rural community, bunch of vegetables really, in personality and aroma. Anyway, isolated farm where a mother and daughter claim to be haunted, tortured, and pestered by a hideous, monstrous, insidious creature scampering around the farmhouse, screeching in the night, sightings by locals, village hysteria, lots of dead pets. A tantalizing case, no?
Yes. So why haven't you investigated it?
I have. Yes, there is scratching and scuttling around the house, explainable, but it talks.
Talks?
And sings. Nursery rhymes, a bit of G&S. But in a voice most foul, that it brings a shudder down the very spine, sir. Just thinking about it. And more to the point, the beast is known by a rancorous, evil, twisted name. I wouldn't bear say it.
Well, that's good. I don't speak bear. What's its name?
Well, some call it Jeff.
Jeff.
Yes, Jeff.
And you saw this creature?
No, but I heard it.
Where?
In the walls.
Oh, come on, Dr. Price.
Coming from the wall. I know what I heard, and this is something different, I tell you.
Where were the mother and daughter at this time?
In the room, and although the daughter is a renowned and talented ventriloquist...
Oh, she's a ventriloquist!
Well, yes.
Dr. Price, please don't insult me.
The sound reverberated around the room, and she swears it wasn't her.
Oh, and did she do a pop-up Punch and Judy for you too, Doctor? Really? You believed her? More fool you, sir. She could be able to throw her voice, manipulate a gramophone. Sir, please don't trouble me with pointless poltergeist piffle like this again. I have enough of my own.
So you won't go?
It's an obvious hoax. Good day, sir.
Of course, I understand. I understand why you wouldn't want to, either, after...
No, it's not that.
My condolences, by the way. It must have been a shock.
Yes. Thank you. But I'm not investigating because of anything else other than the fact it's a complete nonsensical sham. So, glad tidings and good day, sir.
That's a shame, as it does guarantee you publication in the American Psychical Journal. A full essay of any length if...
And membership to the board?
Of course. Plus, new club subscription, exclusive publishing rights, and a free bar with Betty Burlesque's girls on a Tuesday. Yes? Never having to subjugate yourself to lowly school teacher again. You finally would be recognized in this country, even with your heritage, as one of us.
A member of the Psychical Scientific Research Board.
A big member, if you write conclusively on this case. I'll leave the file there.
One more thing, Dr. Price. You didn't say what type of creature it was.
Read the file, Doctor. Bon voyage to you and your little chutzpahs.
Yes, a guaranteed publication, or just a membership alone, would cement my scientific reputation. No x-rays to prove this backbone. You see, mensch, when you're a genius specialist, really you're not special, and geniuses are few. But my genes thus gifted me one speciality. I'm a very rational Jew. I live to know the facts instead of fiction. Actuality's my only predilection. Truth a kingdom over which I've jurisdiction. I seek certainties, refusing all predictions. Don't believe in a divine crucifixion, because I don't know if I mentioned I'm a very rational Jew. When searching for the truth, I'll have to look far. He's always got on his thinking hip-hop. To a life of anonymity, au revoir. Swap the classroom for the Ritz and caviar. Dr. Young will be lighting up my cigar. What's the title of my memoir?
Very rational.
My father can't scoff at Nobel plaudits and praise. My tombstone between Marx and de Sigmund. Yes, they'll all eat their hats when I come through very, very rational Jew. Lambian disruptors of the mystery. I can pimp a paranormal or trickery. To the islanders I will go down in history. Clever Dr. Pooh's a hoax, ruddy swiftly. My scientific sleuthing works quite briskly. I'll be hoping in a Friday I'm a very punctual Jew. Academics say jump, I say how high. In a sea of inconsistency I'm bone dry. You're looking at a Hebrew private eye. With the diplomacy of my old rabbi. Refusing every pork pie, a very impassable Jew. Dr. Price will know who he is reckoning with. No one will mock and jeer at Popodo. You see, when you're a qualified doc, it might not be a shock that some patients might not want a rational Jew. And although it wasn't so long ago, I can hear your voice whispering my name. Saint Dodo, don't you bloody give in. Don't you give up. Don't you bow down. Don't underestimate that brain. In spite of all the cynics who believe in ghostly gimmicks and deny the biophysics, those champagne socialists, life ain't no kosher picnic. Not for this rational Jew. Bianca, you're on your way, but not without some reading material. It's quite clearly grassroots and so easily deduced that this book is a mongoose.
What the hell is that, darling?
A kind of ferrety thing, although oddly not native to the isle, the mongoose or mongooses or whatever they identify as. But one has rather politely introduced itself as Jeff.
No, what is that? I mean the moustache.
What about it?
That's new, it's rather odd.
I've had it since I was 12. What's wrong with it?
Well, look, darling, if I turned your head upside down, I couldn't distinguish where your eyebrow ended and your hairline began. No,
My...
sorry, I hate it.
Oh,
In fact, I hate it.
right.
Love you.
Of course.
Hate that.
Love you too.
Well, darling, it looks like you're either going to start a fascist dictatorship or tie me to a railway track.
It's gone today.
Don't you agree, Henry?
Yes, and who's this?
Oh, darling, of course, this is Henry. My smooth-faced, rather tall, sturdy, healthy, silent cousin, Henry.
Oh.
Henry, my fiancé.
I didn't realize you had a cousin Henry, darling. Is he from the side of the family who's related to Carlo?
Yes, darling.
And Dominic?
Yes.
And Alberto? And Ferguson, Harvey, and George and Goliath?
Yes, darling, exactly that side of the family.
Well, lovely to meet another cousin, sir.
Yes, I'm in safe hands whilst you're away, darling.
Yeah, if only to say farewell.
Oh, yes, farewell, darling. Come here, let me suck that hairy smudge off your top lip.
Darling,
What, Nandor?
not ever in public.
Or ever in private, really.
Darling, we're waiting, aren't we? Till June, when we're married.
But June is so far away, my darling, and a woman has needs, doesn't she? You see?
Well, unfortunately, far away is where I'll be till then, darling. I need that publication. We need it.
Oh, yes, on that miserable little island, how horrid.
Yes, it won't be London, darling. Cold, drizzling, desolate, misery carved into every face.
So exactly like London, then.
Yes, I suppose so. But all I'm saying is it'll be no buffet on the Isle of Man.
The Isle of what, darling?
Man. It's full of rough, hard, grease-smeared working men.
Good Lord, darling, couldn't I come with you?
Afraid not. Only one single bed at the Irvings.
I don't mind a squeeze.
I wouldn't want to thrust more strangers upon
I
them.
don't mind being thrust.
I've only the one ticket.
Oh, darling, let me assist. Stuff me in your suitcase.
Christ, no!
I'm sorry.
No, thank you, darling. Besides, Dr. Price has already assigned me an assistant on the island.
Well, you keep away from those island women, you. I hear they can be feral.
Darling, why would I?
I don't know. Maybe you fancy chewing on somebody else's threepenny bag of toffees.
Darling, no. I'm only faithful to you.
Yes, quite. Although you do realise, darling, that Henry has been regularly smashing my head.
write to me?
Every day. And make sure to sign your name with love and kisses.
Of course, darling.
Nice and clearly, as I'll need the signature for the bank. And darling.
Another blank check.
Sorry, darling, do you mind?
Of course, of course.
Just in your bag. I need to cover the membership of My Ladies Badminton Club. We work up quite the sweat there, don't we, Henry? Woo!
Oh, don't wail, darling. I'll be back soon.
Yes. Well, no pressure to hurry back or anything. But I shall miss you in a strange sort of way.
Yes. Love is a strange mistress, darling.
Sailing through love's sea of tears, far from my home.
Yeah, see you soon.
How my heart takes battling the waves. I must go alone,
Yeah, sad.
so alone.
You've said.
But darling, what keeps my hope afloat is the woman to which every thought I devote is waiting back home with arms aloft and eyes ocean blue.
I'm very clearly having an affair. Is he mad or does he care? Is he not all there? Who cares as long as I'm alone with company? Nearly every night for 15 weeks, I have clapped my cheeks, wetting every beak till I'm weak. Different boys say to me, screaming, If he nearly owns me now, he'll have to share with half the strapping boys in town. Because come on now, if you had the chance,
Listen, darling girl of mine, what will you do to pass the time? Will it be knitting by the fire, or still mourning my departure? Lord, it maketh me weep to leave our bed cold for your saintly sleep. Wrap up in those layers before saying your bedtime prayers.
yes, I've been on my knees every night. To a small degree, he's right. Nothing holy or trite, but it'd give another
Don't
right.
fear, my love, rise above.
I am the village tandem, not bite. Well, it serves him right. If he won't bite, then I'll bite. Half for pleasure, half for spite.
Darling peaches, when your love comes back,
The red peaches is
I will be a celebrated mind.
I'll settle for a quality
I'll be revealed to all those academics as solid gold. I've only eyes for you. There's nothing quite like the things you do.
And when we're apart, there's a hole in my heart. That means really
Only for you, only eyes for you, just my eyes on you.
Oh, how I hate goodbyes, darling.
Yes, farewell, Fodor. But first, please, a quick one.
Of course.
Family custom, I'm afraid. Sorry, darling. Farewell, you.
A very close cousin, is it?
Sorry, darling, can't hear you. Miss you already. Bye-bye.
My father, he will go his way and never heed or bother. But oh, my heart is failing when I think about the bother. But I must leave them all and go to sail upon the sea until you say that little word, sweet Hetty of Redgreen.
Misty dock of Port Douglas, bleak, grey, and brimming with dread.
Thank you, good ferryman. Your trusty, if not slightly battered vessel has borne me forth with a gentle and motherly cradle. Oh, delight, delight, delight! May your voyage back to society be a fruitful venture, a warm embrace, a nourishing excursion.
May you forever be bound to the sea you love so, sweet, sweet, noble ferryman.
Yep, cheers, mate.
Dear Dr. Fodor, rather crude hand. Can't say I've ever had a letter written in crayon before either. My name is Colin Coven. I'll meet you here at the... Oh, Doc, at 5 p.m. Dockhand! I say you, Dockhand!
Who's that there?
One Dr. Fodor, sir.
Sorry, I'll have to speak up, mate. I'm blind.
Right, sorry. Now, I look to you for enlightenment, good Dockhand.
Sweet Lord, sir, I'm old and blind. My looking days, not to mention my enlightening days, are done.
I'm sorry.
I don't provide that service on the docks anymore, right, mate?
No, I don't mean... Sorry, it's about a Colin Coven, you see, and...
I do not.
Sorry?
I am blind, Doctor.
Of course, sir, but you misunderstand. I look for...
Whilst I cannot.
Excuse me?
I've just said I'm blind, mate. Are you deaf?
No, ferryman, you're not listening.
I'm not deaf, sir. I'm blind. I have just said this.
Yes, thank you, Dockhand, but if we could focus...
I can't.
Yes, because you're blind, I know. Now...
Please, sir.
Do you know a Colin Coven, sir?
Dunno. I've always been better with faces than with names.
Colin Coven?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Excellent. Where?
Nope.
Sorry?
Don't know him.
Right.
But I do know a Darren Westcott.
Jesus Christ.
Don't know him either.
Right, listen, you...
I checked with the taxi driver. Look, he's just behind you on the left side of the dock. Over there, you can just see him through the fog. Just give him a wave.
Why, thank you. Good taxi man! Good
Yes,
taxi... Oh, good taxi man. But aren't you the kindly dockhand?
No, I.
No, you're not.
No, yes, I.
Yes, you are?
No, I.
Sorry, you're not the good taxi man.
Yes, I.
Forgot. Right, you drive a taxi and not a ferry.
Yes, I.
Yeah, right.
Besides, you sail a ferry.
Sorry?
Yes, I.
Look, I don't have time for this. Do you know a Colin Coven?
No, I.
I'm sorry, you do?
Yes, no, I.
Are there any signs that can point me towards the Irving farm? You must be joking. Right, thank you for nothing. Goodbye.
Follow the two to the flute. Follow the two to the flute. Follow the two to the flute.
Follow the two to the blue, follow the two to the flute.
What? Shoemaker, you are tooting. Great. Now, could you help me, madam?
Help?
Sorry, weren't you...
Weren't I?
Doesn't matter. Madam, I'm looking for someone that...
Someone?
Yes, a gentleman.
A gentleman?
Yes, a gentleman was to meet me at the
Me
dock
too.
at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Right, so obviously your thing is to repeat everything back as a question.
A question?
Oh, for God's sake.
God's sake.
I'm just looking for bloody Colin
Oh,
Coven.
why didn't you say?
Excellent. Where can I find him?
Here.
Yes, where? Here?
Here?
Look, enough with the games. Where? Here?
Here. I'm Colin Coven, sir. I am he, we.
We?
We?
You're Colin Coven.
Colin Coven the cobbler. Pleasure.
Right, but I thought...
It'd be a bloke.
Well, I mean,
No, don't worry. I get it all the time.
unusual name.
You're right there, sir. However, it's down to the fact me mammy had a few brandies when signing the birth certificate. I were meant to be Colleen, but I ended up as Colin, as desired.
Goodness, how funny. What a hilarious mix-up.
Yes! I do love a good laugh about me name. It really tickles the ribs. I can laugh about it till I'm blue in the face on. And that suits me fine.
Well, I suppose it does suit you, yes. Now,
What's that
if you could...
supposed to mean?
Sorry?
What do you mean it suits me?
Well,
Yeah, look, I'm all up for a laugh, right? But not at my expense. I'm pretty relaxed, but...
of course.
Say it again, I'll smash your bastard teeth in.
Understood.
Anyway, as with Dr. Price, I'm your humble servant and under strict instructions to assist in every need, man capacity.
Oh, wonderful. If you could...
Nah, not luggage, my back's giving me jip.
All right, well, if you
And
could...
hat's allergic to felt.
Fine, how about...
No tartan scarf, sorry.
Why ever not?
Dunno, just got something against it.
Of course.
Well, I bet you wanted a taxi to the Irving farm, yes?
Yes, please, Miss Coven.
Hey, boss, you can call me Colin.
Yes, please, Colin.
I'll just hail one gently now for you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Oh, you taxi man! Get here! We need a taxi! Come on! Yes, I. No problem. Come on, hurry up! Just do me shoelace. No time! Come on, Dr. Fodor wants a taxi! Yes, I.
Seriously?
Yes, I.
I see.
Yes, I. Come on now. Yes, I.
Nando throws his bags in the cart and they begin their slow ascent up the hill.
A question, driver.
Yes, I.
Yes, why, Colin?
usually wearing various hats and fulfilling many jobs.
Oh! I thought you would have noticed, Doctor. I have prepared a series of elaborate quirks, eccentricities, ailments and accents in order to deceive you into thinking I'm many tradesmen.
Ah, well, old Clever Clubs just managed to see past them.
Oh no, flies on you, Doc. Dr. Price didn't cotton on for ages.
Unsurprisingly. But for God's sakes, madam, why?
Well, Doctor, since the Great War, we've nearly skipped a whole generation, and most able-bodied men are still squitting their nappies or playing fiddlesticks with each other behind the bike sheds. All those men, boys died. The dockhand killed on foot in France, the cobbler at sea, and the taxi driver.
Died fighting in the air, how terrible.
No, he tripped up the stairs, poor sod.
Right.
Well, they all died for country. Well, someone else's country. So it's left for us women to pick up the pieces. Well, me. Mostly me. In fact, entirely me.
How staggering. And nearly all fairer sex autonomous ecology. But tell me, who cares for the children?
We do.
And the housework?
We do.
And then the labouring and manual work?
We do, with half the whinging.
What a bizarre, alien, freakish society.
Whoa there! Hang on, who are you calling society? Huh?
Not your good self, madam, I do.
Ain't nothing society about this aisle, mate. It's community, love community. And I bet to us you're riddled with societies. Well, to you our customs might be queer as folk, but there's nothing queer about folk around here. Unless you're counting nudist Mary or that fella who married a duck last year. Anyway, it matters flummer all to us. What matters is us ourselves to hold dear. Even when you're lost and think you're all alone, you're never far away from those near. See the view where the sea meets the sky, like us we forever be enwrapped. Stood on the shore, knowing deep in your heart that with us you're basically trapped. Every cliff, every tree, every low it's a sheep is a second cousin you see. See that bush, he's a mate that we never replace, and his roots dig deeper than me. They say that Crusoe was a castaway, but to the sand did he offer a hand? No man is an island. Now you understand, not on the Isle of Man. Take a leaf from me. That leaf also agrees. Give that trout a friendly squeeze, or simply chat to the birds and the bees. There's a community on the ground at sea to be found around us. So if a local or a yokel go loco, just flirt with some kindly moss. Spanning from the west shore, easterly past Dogshit Lane, you'll never hear them complain. You just grin and scrape their shoes. You see, when you're a Manxman, you're not clever or handsome, but together we made a rock, a simple home. It's never been much, but it's bloody lush. No man is an island. 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 Man to man, we do what we can on the Isle of Man. I'm a fan. Anyway, pint.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm not after a shag, Doctor. Do you want a drink?
Not much of a pint man, I'm afraid.
Well, we'll get you a Tia Maria then. Come on.
Inside the Waterfall Inn, Glenn the barman, with a face that could curdle water, spits on the bar rarely and occasionally mops it with a raggedy flannel.
I'm busting for a last knock. Do the honours.
Of course, what would you...
Bass and an egg, please.
A pickled one?
No, raw. Cracked into the pint. Cheers, Doc. I'll leave you with our Glenn.
Ah, glad tidings and good day, bartender. What a fine establishment you have here. One bass and egg, and a small glass of red wine. My apologies. Perhaps you would like a cigarette? I'm sorry? Yes, not quite. Nice to meet you too. Please don't, I didn't mean to offend, I simply wanted 1 bass and egg.
Eh?
1 pint of bass with an egg in it. Bass?
He points at a sign.
Oh, glad.
Yes, and egg. Egg. Egg.
Oh, door.
Yes, thank you. And a small red wine. A small red
Good.
wine. Right.
Ballpot good, crying, ballpot good, crying. Oh! No.
Nobody stand at the puddle outside the door and slash back in a life of its own.
Colin,
Round Doc.
could you help, please?
Colin,
I'm asking for a small red wine.
ballpot good, crying.
You see?
He says he can't understand your accent, Doctor. It is quite thick.
Right. A small...
Don't worry, Doc, I'm on it. Small red wine, please, Glenn. Lost outside on business. I rang up the Irvings and they'll be ready for us in a few moments.
Thank you. You weren't lying about peculiar customs, Colin.
Aye, we Manx have specifics about our particulars.
Specifics.
Oh, 2 minutes list now, Doctor. We'll be here all night.
No. Anyway, Colin, with regard to the case and knowing you as a somewhat rational local, do you honestly believe all this?
Believe what?
Well, our insidious spectral visitor.
Oh, Glenn, he's harmless.
No, I mean, the imposter mongoose.
Oh, Jeff, yeah, what about him?
Do you honestly believe in him?
Well, it'd be quite hard to believe in someone I've met.
You've met him.
Aye, I'll tell you. It were not but 2 years ago, in the height of summer. Well, you know the spiky yew thicket in the shrubbery behind the pub?
No.
That's the one. Well, I were up to my knees in cack, cleaning out the old well there. And you see, during the Great Famine, a cruel landlord and his beautiful daughter lived and worked this very pub. The story goes he forbade the daughter from marrying a young English soldier. It broke her heart, and in her despair she drowned herself in that very well. I remember the hole were biting cold, only lit with my single candle for warmth. As I was wading through dung, I could hear a strange creaking sound coming from the top of the well.
Was it Jeff?
No, but I reckon it could have been.
Right.
Oh, everyone's got a Jeff story on this island. You'd be hard pushed not to find someone, especially our Glenn.
Oh, do you, landlord?
It's a harrowing tale, isn't it, Glenn? Tell it, if you've got the stomach. Come on.
Good evening, barkeep.
See you later.
Have a good one, mate.
And Alky is someone you hate who drinks as much as you. The world is half the devil's and the other half is brew. Jesus, keep your son. Come here's a bottled god.
Come here's a bottled god. Come here's a bottled god. Come here's a bottle. Come here's a bottle. Come here's a bottled god. Dawlish Cashin inside the Irving farm.
Hello? Mrs. Irving?
Oh, you trap bastard.
Mrs. Irving?
Oh, that bastard Tom.
to my hen house once more, I will have the bastard axe to him. Have you ever heard of such cheek from a toad?
No?
Yes, mine. Who'll stop him? Who's the next plucky hen to be mangled? Who's teaching him the art of deception? Who keeps a coat that green with envy and a mind that devious? Who are you?
Oh, Dr. Price should have written ahead.
Probably went on the pile.
Oh, right.
Don't read letters.
Right.
Well, don't read.
Oh.
Hey, I can. I just choose not to. Don't need to. It's all up here, between the toad and the thought of a lovely, lovely cream horn.
Right. Before we begin, I may need to write some of this down, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no, I know my rights, lad. I got the vote. Women got the vote here in 1881.
Oh, really? Wonderful. How rightly progressive.
Bollocks. Only because there weren't enough bastard men here to come to a majority. And believe me, no babes left in my tank. I'd rather squeeze out another
Shalom! Yes, anyway, Mrs. Irving, I've been sent to investigate...
our little hairy problem, right? We know. We've got a bet.
Oh? And what's that?
Well, the last fella only withstood 5 days before he got to him. Vory reckons you'll last 4.
Well, I can assure you...
Now looking at you, I reckon different.
Thank you.
I'm betting 2
Well...
hours. Anyway, welcome to Dawlish Casham Farm, Mr...
Actually, it's...
Oh, of course, Professor...
No, it's...
Lord?
No.
Dean?
No, it's just Doctor. Dr. Fogel.
Ah, right. Doctor. Well, forgive my rough-handedness. We've had all sorts here. Make yourself comfortable, I suppose. Where'd you come from?
Dover.
I know that, you twonk. Where are you from?
Oh, I live in London.
What? Not with an accent like that. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Austro-Hungary, the Hove. You wouldn't know it, it's a small, secluded hidden
Ah,
town.
you're in the right company here for small and secluded, Doctor. If you dropped your trousers and curled one out on my best carpet today, they'd know about it in Ramsey tomorrow.
Fascinating.
It must be hard, though, for you.
What must be?
We're going from there to London. Too many people there. Never able to know everyone, trust everyone, not fear everyone.
Well,
Dr. Fodor, you left your hat on your pony. Mrs. Irving.
Colin.
You look nice.
You don't.
well, thank you, Colin. I'll just...
Don't be bringing them muddy booties in here. Let him come to you.
Let me know if you need anything, Doctor. I'll be on the porch.
You'll be outside.
Evening, sir. Mom.
Sorry about that, Doctor. Don't like too many mucky weirdos. Starts to stank up the place, you know?
Right. Mrs. Irving, if we could just start with a few simple questions.
Maggie, what do you want to know?
Well, I've read extensively, so you won't have to recount much.
Well, good, because I don't have time. There's a Brahmin cow in Topfield who's in need of a good declogging.
Well, it won't be long. Shall we wait for your husband, or...
We'll be waiting a while.
Where is he?
There, on the mantelpiece.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, don't be sorry. I didn't know either when it happened. Man, a few words, my husband. Even fewer now. Just left him there for 3 days in that armchair. I was wondering why he wasn't touching his tea. I thought he was sat thinking again. It took him a lot of energy. It was probably that killed him. In that very chair.
When did he pass?
About a month ago.
Yes, and when did the monstrous...
Careful, Doctor. He's listening. Always.
The creature arrive?
About a month ago.
Interesting. And what were the first strange occurrences?
Scratching. Unusual scratchings in the walls.
Interesting.
And a bit of a weird atmosphere in the air. He's not one for a healthy feng shui, is our Jeff.
Anything else?
Well, like I said, scratching, scuttling, moaning.
Moaning?
I didn't want to ask. And then, things moving.
Like what?
Well, you see that chair?
Yes.
One morning, I came down them stairs, and that chair, we're over there.
Right. And is that particularly shocking?
Well, I didn't do it, Doctor. Anyway, that is where Jeff's wickedness began.
Yes, and why Jeff?
Well, that's what he called himself. Jeff, G-E-F.
J-E-F-F.
No, he spelt it G-E-F.
He spelt it G-E-F.
Well, that ain't half bad for a mongoose, Doctor. Give him a break.
I mean, he writes. He's literate.
Aye, carved it into the skirting board. Just there, Doctor, with his little claws.
My name is Jeff. Jeff. My God.
Doesn't he have a lovely, delicate signature, Doctor?
And you saw this?
My daughter, Vori. He seems to mainly respond to her.
Interesting. And where is she?
She'll be up Topfield.
Oh, how lovely. Playing in that sun, eh? Oh, that offish grey sun. Beautiful for a child, I mean. Nature. I remember my sister Chaya would dance amongst the juniper bushes in her pale lilac dress, singing, skipping, laughing, like time would forever cradle her youth in her arms.
Cocking Ford's bus. Oi! I'm up to my tits in oil.
Watch your bastard mouth. Doctor's here.
Why, hello, Vori.
Why have I got to deal with another ugly white coat?
Oi, he's not a white coat, and he's not one of those doctors, are you?
No, Vori. I am a parapsychologist, psychoanalyst.
Well, it talks like one.
Well, now, this doctor of parachuting photosynthesis stuff wants to talk to you.
I don't care what he is. I want him to stick it.
Now, you listen, you.
No,
I will not-
Mrs. Irving, I don't mind sticking it. And I understand how difficult this must be for you. However, I'm only here to help you. Now, tell me, when did he appear? When did you notice?
About a month ago.
When your father died?
He started talking to me, whispering to me in the walls.
And what would Jeff say?
Well, he'd say,
Yes?
there's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get.
You don't want to listen to
It
this.
seldom plays and never purrs, and I love the thoughts it stirs, but I don't mind because it's hers. It's my girl's purse.
Right. I get the picture.
Tell him you had stuff thrown at you.
Interesting.
Rocks.
When you say rocks...
I mean stones, pebbles, chippings.
Oi, don't be cheeky.
Don't be a nosy git.
Oi, watch that tongue, you twat bastard.
I don't want to say it all again.
I don't give a tuppeny tip, my girl. Dr. Frodo is trying to help.
Ladies, please, if you could start from the beginning and in your own words.
Get the cello.
Get bent.
Do you want a smack around the head?
Don't.
Please, make something comfortable.
Sorry. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Doc.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Well, Doctor.
Us two have been alone here,
Since the old bastard died.
all a bloody alone here.
Language.
Lord knows I've tried.
We've made a house a home, dear. Dead quiet, but quietly
Shit.
blessed.
But in that silence, something was stirring,
More like scratching,
near enough purring.
but waiting. Our choir had welcomed a
Furry,
scruffy,
fluffy
bloody guest. And the little bugger's name was Jeff. First merely muttering under his breath,
But then the breath became a shout,
all the filth out of his mouth.
like a tiny lager lout.
Next the plates flew off the walls.
And as we scrambled on our fours, a sudden screeching little cackle,
All of my bones did rattle.
and now to his wheel we're shackled.
So won't you help us? Please, dear Doc, please save us
From this crop of
bobs and bits.
that we're subjected to. Then came the fucking and the whales, that demon with a bushy tail,
Jim and cheese.
soaking cattle.
Oh, my God,
That's not even half the battle.
Jeff arrived the day my husband died.
And with each day that naughty mongoose thrives, he's got a taste for the locals' domestic pets.
There's piles of mangled tabbies in the back.
From the moment he appeared, he's never gone away.
That pestilential poltergeist he you torture us so long. I've seen him punch a swan. So don't you see, sir, we're a frighted police, sir. The bugger needs smiting, we need rid of this skunky spoon. So Doc, now it's over to you.
Well, ladies, that's quite the story.
Ladies.
It is, and all of it true, sir.
Quite. Well, all that's left to ask is, when can I meet?
Well, now, if you want.
I think that would be wanted.
Well, let us show you, Borry.
Get ready to be amazed.
Allow me to reveal to you my home.
Oh, no, madam, I don't think we need to...
You see?
Right. A hole in the wall?
Yep.
And you want me to...
Jeff talks through it, Doctor.
Thank God.
Christmas sings waxes lyrical through that we hope.
But tonight, we have to call to him, and hopefully he'll reveal himself. Borry?
We must stay quiet. Don't like strangers.
Of course.
Jeff! You in there, lovely boy? I've got Dr. Fodor here to see you. He's a
Parapsychologist.
paraphernalia. One of them, yeah, with a dodgy tash.
You leave this dodgy alone.
Jeff! Why don't you introduce yourself? Jeff!
You know, perhaps he's a bit shy, Doctor.
Really?
Well, he doesn't like strangers that much. Maybe if you were to talk to him, assuage him, possibly he'd pluck up the courage to speak to you if you address him as kin.
What exactly would you like me to say?
Well, no need to hand out a CV, but who you are and why and so on, and that you mean him no harm.
Hello, Jeff.
Louder, please.
Hello, Jeff! Jeff, hello! Jeff, it is I, Dr. Nando Fodor. And Mrs. Irving has told me that if I address you calmly, quietly, that you will reveal yourself to me, and that...
No harm.
And that I mean you no harm, and would be more than happy to converse politely over an amenable tea or cake or whatever the mongoose equivalent is, and discuss and resolve your differences with the good Manx community and the Irving family. I would be utterly delighted to make your acquaintance, and thank you for talking to me. How was that?
Brilliant.
Yeah, really good.
Strong case.
I'd come out.
So why doesn't he?
Well, I mean... bugger.
What?
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I knew it were a Tuesday.
What about Tuesday?
Well, he's out.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Jeff is out.
He's always out on a Tuesday, ain't he, Barry?
Bingo night on Tuesday, Mum.
Parsons bingo is our Jeff.
Loves the risk, see.
Loves the numbered balls, see.
You'll have to try again tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, Doc.
Right, enough! Enough! I think I've worked out what is going on here.
Do you?
Yes, as sure as lactose-intolerant milkmaids hate a cream horn. I thought I'd seen most lunacy of all strokes, but never have I seen such a clear ghost hoax. And so forever you dash my great hopes. Who knew traitors wouldn't come in such a long cloaks? You can kiss my Jerusalem artichokes, because he set himself a blighty, as he's very rational.
Well, Doctor, if you don't mind.
Madam, I am leaving.
But you haven't even spoken.
This is a classic case of forced withdrawal of objective cathesis.
What?
Daddy issues.
Excuse me,
Your husband dies a month ago. Jeff appears a month ago. He's rude, obnoxious, and aggressive. Pardon me for saying so, but not unlike your late husband. Yes? The answer writes itself, and so I deduce, madam, that left alone in isolation, grief and loneliness, whether consciously or subconsciously, bitterness or boredom, your daughter and you have superimposed your late dead spouse onto an elaborate prank that has manifested itself in the form of an anthropomorphic mongoose. Well,
I have never.
also, disregarding that I have on good authority that your daughter is a talented ventriloquist.
What did you call me?
Doctor.
You're a Venn diagram!
Thank you for your time, ladies. I shall be sure to give you a glowing report in one of my many published essays. Colin,
Doctor!
prepare the ferry. I think we're done here.
Excellent, sir. All good to go. One problem.
Where?
That was the last ferry today. No boat.
No boat?
Till tomorrow.
Right. Really, no boat?
Unless you fancy the swim.
Will you be needing somewhere to stay tonight then, Doctor?
My apologies, ladies. It appears I will need your hospitality this evening.
You can have my room, top of the stairs. Right.
Where are you going?
Garage.
Bloody car. Let me sort you a quick one before bed.
Excuse me?
A drink, Doctor.
Right.
Good for narrowing the mind, stirring the senses.
I'm well. I think I'll retire, Miss Ernest.
Of course, dear Doctor.
About 10ish, Vori's bedroom. Nandor, tucked into the bed wearing his ill-fitting pajamas, has never looked more out of place. An owl hoots. Hoot! He then clings to the phone, picks up the receiver, and dials.
Darling?
Who's this?
Darling, it's me.
Oh, Rudy, you're on what?
No, darling, it's...
Come back to bed. You were playing Hunt the Salami for over an hour.
No, darling, it's Nandor.
Oh, Rudolph, you alright?
Yes, missing you terribly.
Rudy, he's been butcher. There's been a run-on sausage in the house, so he just whipped out. How's it all going?
Fine, I'm coming home tomorrow. What's that music in the background?
Oh, sorry, darling. Henry's just doing an impressive trick, balancing a cream horn on his head. Well, one of them anyway. Can I call you back?
But darling, I... Vori? Yes, darling?
Hello, naughty boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, who am I? Haughty, haughty. What am I? Oh, naughty, naughty. If you look at me from a certain way, my head you'll see. Certainly. From a different angle, you might see my tail. Oh yes, it swishes and it flicks just like a sexy whale. And if we're introduced, we might make a truce, 'cause yes, you'll find I'm just an extra clever.
What? Who is this?
Oh, if you knew all the things that I knew, Doctor, you'd know a hell of a lot, just like Alfie. Naughty, naughty Alfie.
Mongoose, mongoose, mongoose.
The next morning,
Good morning.
Right?
Busy?
Not really.
Of course, busy night.
Not really.
You must be exhausted, all that scurrying around.
What are you on about?
How did you know his name, eh? Who did you speak to? Was it Price?
Listen, mate, you don't know what...
Doctor, sleep well.
Like the dead.
Doctor, come on with... Mrs. Irving. Colin. Doctor, we gotta go. I've had to bribe Jordan the Weltman to stop her from leaving Doc.
Farewell, both. I wish you the best of luck with your little problem.
Sorry, mate, just to say I didn't do nothing.
Well, I think you're very childish.
Are you serious? You've not asked me one thing since you've been here, and now you expect me to apologise for bugger all? Nah.
Good morning, madam, and goodbye.
Bye, then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye! Who said that?
What?
What?
Stop it.
Who's that? Stop
Stop
it!
it. You're throwing your voice.
throwing your
It's not me, but it does say bye and F you.
La 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 la. Blah 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 blah. Nice muff tickler duck. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a little mongoose. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, ladies. My name is Jeff. I'm a fluffy little ball of yum. But get too close, 'cause you'll never forget. Better rip out throats for fun, 'cause I'm so cute and ferrety. And strangers need a liking. I'm a hairy freak, got hands and feet, so suck it, bitches. I split the atom, 5th dimension. Did this weasel fail to mention my name is Jeff? Doctor, are you deaf? Yes, I'm your savior.
would be let loose, hunt for the facts and banish the mangas and kiss my cheeks. Those bushy bones. You see, I know you're further and I've just begun. Oh, sad little man with a career plan, a school educator, and a serial masturbator. Yes, I know your secret. You can't wait to hear him. But if you saw me, you'd not survive. Petrified, mummified, not alive. So watch your time. The over in front, I am telling this run that the dark is a cut. That's the name. Yeah!
You alright, love?
My God. What happened?
You hit the deck dock, so I chucked you with a wheelbarrow and took you back to Glenn's.
Thank God for the smelling salts.
Well, actually, none left, so I just filled up the salt cellar with piss.
The ponies.
No, don't be disgusting, it's my own.
Glenn, get the bucket again.
But Jeff, he
He sang at you, Doc. Impressive, really. He's never done a full number before. He must like you.
he knows. He knew.
He's the work of the devil, Doc. Swearing and singing full blues numbers, so I've called Father Jessup and he's coming to bless the fluffy demon.
You're not having no priest in my kitchen.
Well,
No, Colin. The only man of the cloth I'll have in my house is Mr. Benson the tailor.
oh, let me just... One moment, Doc. You should have listened to me.
And what are you admitting to?
Nothing. I ain't done nothing. Why does no one believe me?
Well, the science points to the facts, and the facts point to you. And I believe there is no Jeff.
Why does belief make so much room for science, but science make no room for belief?
Because we hide behind our ignorance for comfort.
And you don't hide?
And what am I hiding from?
Yourself? I think you're afraid to feel anything at all.
Is that your final diagnosis?
I don't know.
You don't know. Finally, we're getting somewhere, and nothing so untenable as ghosts.
I think you have ghosts of your own, sir.
How do you know?
How do you know? Oh, you read it in a book. How are you certain? If you only took a look or stepped outside the door, you'd see the truth ain't simple anymore. Not a basic clear equation you can answer. And you listen to what I tell you if you want a chance here. Not claiming something to perceive. Sadly, you might just need to believe. Beyond all rhyme and reason and the facts taught, society's rationale, it means naught. I'm afraid we mutually agree that, doctor, you might just need to believe in myself, 'cause there is no one else. No one notices me or the words I scream. If I'm silenced for me, then the solution's only in your hands. 'Cause who's gonna listen to a young woman? You don't need my help, don't take it. But believe me, without this sound advice, it's a fool's paradise to pursue. And yes, that foolish island twat is you. Come on, tell me that I'm wrong. Honestly, it's been done before. Every time they cut me down, I just
is all I know.
Well, I'll certainly make a more concerted effort to bring your opinions on board this investigation.
Listen, that's all.
Yes, thank you. Anyway, it's going to take some serious evidence through research to convince me. Either that, or it will have to start raining.
Priests, come. Come on.
Lead on, madam.
Ladies first.
Dearie me, I'm a bit peckish, dearie me, so I crack out little gaslit stove, dearie me. Anyway, I go to the bread bin, and dearie me, you'll never guess what I found. Go on, guess.
Satan.
No. I've no bread. A lack thereof. It were an outrageous series of events, dearie me, so I decide to go to bakery, because they got loads of bread there, you know, wholemeal, seeded, non-seeded.
Father Jessup.
Oh, good doctor, dearie me, just a run-of-the-mill blessing, eh?
Nothing of the sort, sir. I commandeer this house under the Ethical Scientifical Commerce Act.
Oh, dearie me, just a quickie blessing then.
I would rather you didn't.
Oh, come along, Mrs. Irving. I'm fully aware of your absence from the congregation, and I don't judge you, but the Lord does. So, now, will any spirit or entity here please make itself known? Okay. Now, will any spirit or entity?
Titty!
Oh, dearie me, you're excused, wee beastie.
Yeah, wait.
Yes, thank you. Now.
Crusty old coot.
Well, you feel.
Oh, you sweaty little nun man, yeah.
I do think that.
Oh, yes, well, human decency is not derived from religion, it precedes it, sir.
Well, I think you're very rude.
Well, to terrify children with an image of hell, to consider women an inferior creation, is that good for the world,
Well,
sir?
that would be an ecumenical matter.
When priests go bad, they go very bad indeed. They commit crimes that would make the average sinner pale, sir.
What are you referring to?
Oh, that long, hot summer with Randy Thomas and the boys at Cabin B.
Oh, did
Ooh.
you? Oh, man.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
no, no.
yes, I do.
Father, you forgot your beads.
Well, I think that's the church's perspective on the matter.
I don't think we'll be seeing them anytime soon. Oh, Lord. What a clever little mongoose you are, Jeff.
Jeff,
Yes, Jeff seems to respond to all outer and inner logical stimuli.
Jeff,
Yes.
my name is Jeff.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. Now I would.
Lemon to 12 to 1, huddle up 11 to 4, Benji boom 9 to 1.
And then again, absolute nonsense.
Wait, Jeff, what?
Lemon to 12 to 1, huddle up 11 to 4, Benji boom 9 to 1.
They're horses.
Where?
Hangerbanger, I've got an idea.
That'll be a first.
I'm just whipping down to Glenn's.
Honestly, anything for a quick drink at noon. What a waste of a life. It's ruddy sad.
Yeah, sad.
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 Plucking away, eh?
No, I'm playing with cello.
Can't sleep either.
I wish I could, but the cello seems to soothe him, Doctor.
It is rather soothing.
Seems to stop him wittering for a few hours anyway. So,
Of course, when it could be time spent fixing that car, eh? Incredible. You must be very talented. I have an aversion to labourers' tools. I couldn't begin to fix an engine. Hours and hours of just...
sorry, mate. There's loads of time for me to fix it. So,
Of course.
why are you asking anyway? It's none of your
I'm
business.
sorry, I didn't...
Just keep your stupid nose out of it.
Stupid nose Alfie.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Who's Alfie? Who is he? Jeff hasn't stopped screaming it since you arrived.
Well,
Say what you like, our Jeff's got brilliant intuition. He must have been important.
he's no one.
Look, mate, if we're going to get anywhere with this whole thing, we're going to have to start to be honest with each other. Otherwise, we might never say anything at all.
Alfie.
He died. Alfred.
Right, well, I'm sorry.
No. It's, he was an assistant. Well, my lab practice associate. We worked together, you see. A brilliant mind, a staggering physicist. There was no one like him, really. Never will be again. I tell you, he could prove Newton's second law with one hand and read you Proust with the other. But above all, he was kind. He was my... Well, anyway, when I got engaged, we seemed to drift apart. We respected one another, together. And my God, he could be a fierce critic. But still, I can remember him saying, don't underestimate that brain. Don't bow down. Strange. I can't really remember exactly what he used to say. You can't quite find the words. Alfred's just words.
Yeah. My father.
I'm sorry.
Don't get all shitting sentimental on me now, all right? I'm just saying, I understand what you're saying. I don't really remember what it were only a month ago. Could be a lifetime. Never said much, our father anyway. Man of few words. He worked with his hands. He spoke through his work, through the quiet. Just working for hours and hours on that car. No matter how long, he'd never finish. It'll never be finished.
You sometimes remember voices, or hands or faces, I forget which memories. That's all they'll be.
You sometimes know that laughing, or that step upon the stair, and for one moment it seems they've always been. You lose the words
You can't feel their words.
when you try to listen. The whispers are gone.
Write them down, trace them into the ground. Soon when the time's gone,
They're stolen away. You see, those words were never yours.
and now for a time so are they.
honesty.
Thank you for listening.
Gordon Bennett,
No, Doctor, it's Colin.
you're soused.
And drunk as a bastard skunk.
Bastard skunk!
Thank you, Jeff. And flush as an overly walnutted fruitcake. Thanks to you. Bloody hell, Colin! Yeah, our Jeff is a good omen. Where did you get them horses? I put 2 Manx crowns on each horse and they came back as he muttered.
Good Lord.
You're positively brimming, Colin.
My God, that means...
You don't mean...
Yes.
Oh, Jeff's a jockey.
No. Young Jeff can tell the future.
He's like a hairy, horny Harry Houdini.
Colin, now you listen to me. You cannot tell anyone about this. Otherwise, the entire village will want a slice of psychic stoat. Not a word to anyone, Colin.
Right, well,
Colin.
look, I've had a few, and I might have mentioned it to one or two. Just Glenn. And Valerie from up yonder, Rough Toby, Susan the Tea Leaf, Big Ron Buttersworth, and Lambert the Town Crier. Casually, yeah.
Well, no one else. This is our secret.
Haven't you heard upon the wind? The fishermen's wives have news.
The tin of Heinz has truly spilled. The Irving's farm have big queues.
Mutterings amongst the welcome squid, the aisle is flooded with rumour.
Apparently that weird Irving kid's got a badger that'll tell the future.
Will I be a millionaire? Why's my peewee throbbing?
Is my wife having an affair?
Why am I quickly balding?
Why's he quickly balding?
How do we stop the balding?
Thick and fast the story spread. Everyone wants some answers. In every newspaper it's read and said.
In every newspaper it says
Tiny fairies known to be prophetic. Magic weasel or a witch's evil. One goose or none. This island's undone. And the clue how it goes.
And hawks on all 4 paws, that's the cause. The tall tale travelled far and wide, the mainland sent importers. All the locals given hefty bribes, the nutters told reporters. I have seen the weasel once.
3 eyes with a PD. You've seen him eat a baby whole.
You should see the size of its nose.
hideous, vicious beast we should forget. One night we had met as I left the public jet. But don't write that bit down. We had stones
Taxation by the throat. Psychic muscle controlled by the daughter. An island adrift and torn by a rift.
Haunted by a malevolent hamster, awakened from a sawdust crypt.
Really quick. Nothing left. Lightning. How did we come to this?
You're uncharacteristically quiet.
I'm hanging.
Well, when are you not?
Well, that's rich.
Don't you speak to me, you jumped up trollop.
Trollop, 2 trollops!
Well, you're not wrong there, Jeff. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you don't peel no eggs there, lady.
What are you on about?
Take a look in the mirror.
Oh, and what will I see, eh?
An unspoken subtextual sexual tension.
You can't blame me forever.
Don't flutter yourself.
It was bloody years ago. I can't even remember school.
Oh, I can. I remember it all.
Why can't we just try and get along?
I've tried, but it's just not worth the... I take great umbrance, madam.
Fine. Blame me, whatever helps your head hit the pillow.
Who else is there to blame?
Well, honestly, you think it could have worked?
We might have tried.
You got married. I didn't. You
No,
did.
stop. Wait, let's not be utterly ridiculous. I don't have to explain anything to you. We never could. Even if we did try. Even if...
Wasn't life a long series of ifs and buts?
But
Yes,
How long is long enough?
Well, if worst comes to worst,
It has.
if hell starts to freeze,
It's already brass
it's
monkeys.
your bloody mind, it's your own bees.
Talk less bees. Think more birds.
You heard. Well, it's damned if we do.
And we're damned if we don't.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But if there's no tomorrow, we'll be wondering if now, wondering if why, wondering if it happens.
When our pigs start to fly,
Wondering if how, wondering if we were, wondering if God exists, so why'd he make her? If water could be wine,
I'm fine.
if you don't like it, you can lump it.
I'm not any old crumpet.
You see, if the shoe fits for me,
If in the end, we're barely friends.
that depends.
If we're a house that's on fire.
And you might need a spare tire.
And if it's a love that's no liar.
If we believe that, we'll believe anything. Wondering no more, wondering what's in store, wondering
If
if
a marriage is worth a divorce.
the gauntlet's thrown, wondering if it's known, wondering if
If lights are on, why's there no one home?
if a thing is worth doing, it's worth it without a disguise. And if I know in my heart that the sun doesn't shine out your backside, if it's all worth the stress, if it's alright, I guess. Wondering what's right, wondering despite, wondering if this is a fancy or flight. Wondering began, we wondered if we can, wondering if a mongoose is my wingman. All this for one small chance. Just wondering if we could.
Can we help you, madam?
Yes, I'm looking for my fiance. He was meant to be back a month ago. We missed him terribly, and also we've missed a few bills.
God, if I had a penny for every time we had a fiance hunter in the house. Go on, love.
Strange sort. Tall, haunted, heavy-set eyes, bit gank, a bit weird.
Well, that could be anyone.
Well, he wears a felt slug-esque moustache on his top lip.
Starling.
Fodor. Dr. Fodor.
Oh, the doc, I remember him. He's working the box office out back. I'll go after him, won't be long.
I'll come with you.
Will ya?
If you want. Second pair of eyes.
I could do.
Who's that?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yourself.
Reveal yourself.
Well, I'll have you know I'm engaged.
Well, I'll have you know that I'm engaged.
Sir, we might be caught.
You might be. Naughty, naughty. Haughty, haughty.
Don't provoke me, sir, please!
Stranger, please! Are you foe, friend, or peace?
Oh, I'm the sun in the east. My bun rises with delicious creamy yeast.
Such poetry. Dear sir, will you reveal yourself to me? Will you try? Don't be shy, my heart skips a pace. If that sweet voice is anything like I dream of that face. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, boy, I know in my soul my keys will never leave your metaphorical bowl. Yes, for you I do fall. Tell me where and I'll crawl.
Well, love, I'm in this hole in the wall.
Man is trapped behind a wall like the eyeliner in the old page of a girl's challenge. But how can we manage when that prejudice is all? Can you even hear my call?
Is that a problem?
Not at all.
My name is Anna, but you can call me whatever you
My name is Jeff.
Jeffrey, I rather do love me.
She begins to snog the hole.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Darling, what are you...
Nothing.
When did you arrive?
Oh, just earlier this afternoon.
Darling, you should have written ahead.
Oh, well, we've been gone for nearly a month, so...
My research requires...
Yes, take your time, darling.
Well, thank you, darling, but we...
No, I'll hang about. I don't mind waiting. I have things to keep me occupied.
Well, I'm sure you've been occupied enough at home.
What is that supposed to mean, Fodor?
Well, you seem to be...
Go on.
You're participating in...
Fine, I'll say it's because I sleep with men.
Well, not...
Other men!
You said,
And you
yes.
even realise why, Fodor? You don't even look at me, do you? You're certainly not now. And for a man of so many words, you never seem to say anything. Even when I have your eyes, they don't say anything. They never have. And if you want, if you need...
And that's not my fault. And my God, I'm sorry for that. I am.
And you think this was ever my fault? I never blamed Alfie.
Anyway, yes, sorry. Speaking of occupations, Dr. Price is coming, and
Who is to blame, Doctor? Where have you two been?
In the barn.
Where?
Never you mind, my girl. Keep your fingers out of Hulda's pies.
Same to you. Say what, you shake bag.
Shake bag!
Mrs. Irving, be prepared. We have guests coming.
Dr. Price is bringing some big American members.
And we cannot introduce them to Jeff.
Why not? He's got every right to be heard.
Understandably, however, he does have the tendency to lean into uttering profanities, vilifications, and coprolalia.
What?
Effing and jeffing.
Who?
Words to the effect of, and that rhyme with farce, whipple, and nitty-bank.
Titty wank!
Yes, you see?
We have time. We could teach him lovely, polite things to say, like, how's your mother after the accident?
The Lord's Prayer? Madam, we have far surpassed that.
Dr. Fronto, don't panic. We will... Well, now, when does Dr. Price arrive?
Oh, the good Irvings! How good to see you, Mom. Oh, the good dog maker, dog hand. Hello, dog hand. Yes, I'm the charming. Yes, charming. Oh, the taxi driver. Yes, Dr. Fodor, sir.
Yes, sir.
Meet the American Board for Psychical Research, sir. Hello, sir.
hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Ah, the shoemaker. Hello, shoemaker. Yes. Now, Fodor, where is Jeff?
Well, sirs, prepare to be amazed. I have discovered that the beast is not only an independent life form, but a sentient creature with thoughts, feelings, and...
Yes, cut to the beast, Fodor. We don't have all day.
Of course, gentlemen. Worry.
What?
Summon the mongoose.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jeff! We've got a lot of crusty old white men to see ya. Jeff! Oh, Lord.
What?
He must be out.
Oh, for God's sake.
What day is it?
Tuesday.
He'll be at bingo.
I think I'm on a Tuesday.
What's them stamps and cards, see?
What's the comfy chairs and free wine, see?
Right. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but yes, we can confirm that the creature is a hoax. Fodor! Not only are you incompetent, but a liar too. I mean, you must realize the only reason I gave you this case is because I knew you'd fail. That and it's quite obviously a hoax, a sham, a perfect knapsack of poo-poo. You fool. Your kind always are the base of intelligentsia. The lowest of researchers, the bottoms.
Harold? Harold, where are my slippers?
What?
Come on, get a move on. We'll miss the train, Harold.
Who said that?
It's me, Harold.
Mom?
Your father is waiting now. Don't be late. Come along. Put those little shorts on.
Mom, I didn't...
Please, Harold. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me all alone, Harold. Leave me alone with all these gorgeous Italian men. Leave me getting ravished and munched and tickled and smothered and flicked up and sticked up like a Thud.
You killed him! You all killed him! How many bullets do you have left in that gun, Dr. Bryce? Is there one for you? And you, and you, and you, and you! Is there one left for me?
No. Well, thank you all very much. You'll be hearing from my solicitor.
Jeff? Are you in there, lovely boy?
He's gone, love.
If you remember words that aren't said, softly imagine some song.
For in that silence and just in your head, they are there and let you know.
The words are gone,
Pages turn,
but carry on. Beyond sun and moon, the shadows moves. If we're seen or dawn, let's be left in song. And a song you sing to yourself with the lyrics always till the words are gone.
Dawlish Cashin Farm. Several months later, the room empty, the fireplace bare, and all the features of an otherwise bustling farmhouse have been excavated. Jeff's hole vacant.
Going away?
Going away, Doctor.
Yes, I heard. Where will you go now?
To my Aunt Jeanette's in Bridgend. Mum says it just don't feel right without our Jeff here.
Yes, it's a little...
Colder. Do you think you believe now, Doctor?
Does that matter? Whether I believe he's real or not?
I suppose not.
The matter is that he,
Mattered.
for all my rationale, he did. To some, yes.
Because of some. Thank you.
For?
Listening.
Always.
Come on, you twat bastards.
Language.
Colin's been left with the pony and our last bottle of your father's good brandy. It's a bloody recipe for disaster.
After you, Miss Irving.
One sec, I just need a moment to...
Vori looks at the wood panelled walls she grew up around. They don't seem so familiar now. She takes one deep breath in and out. But just as she leaves,
Come on, Vori.
There is nothing left to grieve in the stories that we weave. You believed me. Don't waste your chance. You're half full pint glass. Don't walk away. I don't care what you believe. If we pretend when all storms
every cliff, every tree, every look.